Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan video. In this video, I'm going to be taking a look at the EZA for the Determined Love Chi-Chi and just how good she is at 100% in the Hidden Potential system. Chi-Chi is a World Tournament unit, so getting her a EZA obviously came with the previous World Tournament, I believe, but we're going to take a look at her at 100%. Chi-Chi is a physical type bleed of 100%, raises attack for 1 turn and causes supreme damage with a high chance of stunning the enemy. Attack and defense of 150%, and the attacked enemy's attack and defense will be minus 22% for 3 turns. She has a medium chance of evading the enemy's attack, which is 30%, and has Ki plus 3 plus an additional attack and defense of 150% when HP is 50% or more. She gets an additional attack of 50%, but an additional evasion chance of plus 40% when HP is 49% or less. Which means if you fall below 50% health, she'll have 70% evasion. Her attacks are effectively against all types and has a high chance of launching an additional super attack when the name of an ally who's attacking the same turn or an enemy includes Goku, Captain, Ginyu, Junior, etc. excluded. Launches 2 additional attacks guaranteed and has an additional defense of 150% when attacking. Will launch an additional super attack every time the character attacks 5 or more times in a battle, up to once within a turn. So very interestingly, obviously a lot of additional chance here. I think in terms of functionality and build, it's going to be entirely up to you on how you plan on using her. For me, she's definitely an SPR, ESPR kind of based unit, with the stunning, the attack and defense lowering, and just the overall decent-ish levels of damage that she can output. I think for me personally, additionals is the best way to go. You can maximize the fact that she will lower their defense and attack, as well as also stun enemies, as well as also do some decent damage, and she's also raising her own defense with each and every single subsequent super attack. Now, because of how her hidden potential system, or because of how her passive works, essentially the most you're going to get out of her in a turn is 3 super attacks and 2 additional attacks. Remember, she can only get 1 additional super every 5 attacks. She can launch an additional super attack, when there's an ally named Goku in the turn. So that's 2 from the passive. Then she can get 1 from her hidden potential system, and she obviously has her standard one that she can do. So she can do up to 4 super attacks and 2 additional attacks in the turn, which is pretty cool. Which is really interesting. So yeah. That's kind of surmises how she works fundamentally. In terms of a team, obviously her integration, or I want to say requirement to have Goku on the team, does mean you do have to a certain extent, plan to use her in that way. You have to say, okay, well look, listen, we're going to need you to obviously get a whole bunch of extra attacks. You're going to have to debuff the enemy. There's just a lot that you need to do. So that is something that you need to be concerned about. But outside of that, teams, she should still have a decent quantity. She's not on a lot, but Bonderbrand and Child should be able to fulfill the requirement. Earthbred Fighters, Earthlings, she won't be able to. Goku's family, Pepe Gals, she won't be able to. Tournament participants in World Tournaments. So it's really only the 2 categories that you can't fulfill the requirement. And who knows, maybe you'll face a Goku unit, you can't really discount that. But yes, essentially, to cut a long story short, I think Chi-Chi is a decent SBR, ESBR style unit. I don't think there's anything wonderfully insane with what she's doing. I think she's good. She's a solid debuffer. I think she could be good on the right team. You can use her for World Tournament based SBRs and ESBRs. Earthbred Fighters, SPRs and ESPRs. Her link set is not too bad either, so she has a decent link set for sure. But yeah, I would say overall she is in a decent spot, definitely in a decent space, and I think she's a very solid debuffing utility based unit for that kind of content. Her evasion helps her out as well as some kind of damage mitigation. 30% doesn't seem like a lot, but that below 50% threshold does help out a little bit, just because of the way it integrates. You want her to have more evasion when you're in a tight situation, so her having that helps. It's one of those things. But yeah, I think ultimately that is kind of it. When it comes to everything, honestly, there's not too much more to say about Chi-Chi. Links wise, you're looking for Sharing the Limit, Incredible Adventure, Guidance of Dragon Ball, standard DB Saga stuff. Courage is not too bad. Then you've also got Battlefield Diva, of course, to cover on the Pepper Gals team. But yeah, generally speaking, probably saying Incredible Adventure, Guidance of Dragon Ball, Sharing the Limit, and then you can just kind of go from there, and you should be good. She links pretty well with her mom. At least I remember it being her mom, or maybe I'm just remembering it wrong. But yeah, she links pretty well with some characters. She's got 2 characters she shares 6 links with. Also the free-to-play tech Goku, Bulma, Krillin, LR. She also shares 5 links with that AGL, Goku, and Chi-Chi LR. Sport unit. Just in general, some any kind of DB Saga orientated free-to-play unit she links well with. But yeah, that's it from me. Bye.